What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. It's pre-release week for Star Wars Unlimited. The latest set 4, Jump to Lightspeed, is now available at game stores near you, at least the stores that have held pre-release events. A couple of mine did. They started Friday, March 7th, and Fantasy Flight has had some trouble getting the product into local stores in time. There was one pre-release event I was supposed to go to this past weekend on Sunday. They didn't hold their event because they didn't get their product in time. So they're a little bit frustrated with, I don't know if it's their distributor or if it's Fantasy Flight. I don't know what the mix-up is, but there's been some delays with this set. And then the Carbonite boxes, which I don't have one yet. I may have a lead on one, but those are all the rage. And the stores that have them in stock physically are being bought up in mass, at least in my local area around South Florida here. The friends I have in the group chat are driving 50 miles plus to a game store to buy this premium Carbonite box. It's $300. There's 12 packs to a box, and packs, if stores sold them individually, which they're not, they're $25 a pack retail. So it's a lot of money. I think really for that price, you could buy some pretty good vintage product. You can buy like a Decipher CCG booster box, which I think is a much better buy than some recent product. You can buy a Wizards of the Coast Star Wars TCG box for less than that price. So prices are a little bit crazy, to be honest with you. Now, the Carbonite boxes do have a higher chance at a showcase. I think it's 1 in 2 boxes has a showcase on average. I have seen Carbonite boxes of 12 packs actually have 2 showcases in it. So your mileage may vary on that. But the other thing that's really popular about the Carbonite boxes is the prestige version of the alternate art Starship cards. I don't have any with me, but as an example, there is one Superstar Destroyer that they have, actually 2. They have the Executor, and then they have the Annihilator from Chuck Wendig's trilogy as horizontal cards, very similar to the Decipher, Dagobah, and Death Star 2 Superstar Destroyer cards. It actually is very similar because it's a 12-12 just like this. And somebody at Fantasy Flight has done their homework, not just because of that, but there's also the K-Wing in this set. There's the Dornian gunship. The K-Wing is particularly notable because it's a departure from what Fantasy Flight has been doing cards for so far. So previously, they've been just putting out cards like the Chimera, Thrawn, Rook, Z95 Headhunters, things that are in both canons. But the K-Wing is notable because, at least as of now, the only canon that appears in is the expanded universe. There is no canon entry on Wikipedia for the K-Wing, at least so far. Now, there might be something in the works that I'm not aware of, but there's other cards in there. The set, the Dornian gunship, which comes from the Black Fleet Crisis. It has appeared in the new canon and things like Lost Stars and Rogue One, but the K-Wing is a notable departure and may indicate that there's more Legends cards coming in the next set, which is entitled Legends of the Jedi. So we'll see. Some have speculated on that, and I hope so. I hope they use the expanded universe lore for this game. I think it would be a good way to go, not only to get more characters and starships for your game, but it would continue the expanded universe, at least in some small part. There's no lore on these cards, but just to have those characters and vehicles continue in a product that you can buy on the shelf now is a good thing in my eyes. So we got a legendary Darth Vader first pack. That is amazing because the box I opened so far was really rough. I only got 4 legendaries. I'll show you what I got in just a second. But Darth Vader. That is an excellent pull. And just notable on this card, Wingman Victor 3, this is DS61-3 from the premier Star Wars Decipher game. Actually, a lot of people remember him from the X-Wing miniature game from Fantasy Flight. But you can see here in the byline, Backstabber, that lore comes from the Decipher card back from 1995. There's also Wingman Victor 2, which is DS162, and it's Mauler Mythal, the same name that's used in the Decipher game as well. So I'll get a sleeve for this Darth Vader. This makes up big time for the defective box I had earlier. So I pulled 2 legendaries in my pre-release kit. The Starhawk, which may work with Han. I think there's some crazy combo that you can get it out. Now, it costs 9, but while paying costs, you pay half as many resources rounded up when this is on the field. So that's really good. And I think you can use it to deploy Endless Legions, which is deploying all your resources to the field, which is game ending. But it's sort of a meme thing that probably won't work, but people are going to try it for sure. And then the other legendary I got, so 6 packs in my first pre-release kit, got me the Starhawk and then the Nebula Ignition, which is a legendary defeat each unit that isn't upgraded, kind of like Super Laser Blast, but a little bit of a drawback there. And then I thought I had 4. Yeah, 4 legendaries in the box. I got Hondo Anaka. He's just kind of whatever. But Devastator is probably the best card. $20 at least. I think Piet uses them and probably Thrawn. We'll see, but definitely a playable card. Happy to get that. Han Solo Hyperspace. Not sure. I haven't been a Han player or really a heroism player much at all, but we'll see. We'll see. Sabine's getting extra tools. I think, Poe might be viable. I don't know what deck lists are hot on the light side front, but we also got Home 1, and it's a big starship. You can't really cheat it out with Triple Dark Raid because Triple Dark Raid is a villainy card, but hey, it's something. It's a big Rebel capital ship, so something they really haven't had yet, at least in yellow. And now we got Darth Vader. So see if we can get a showcase. The showcase leader I think I want is Piet. So got Piet here, the OG Piet. See if he brings us some luck here. Got Rio Durant. Somebody pulled a showcase of him. I think he's from the Solo movie. Got Rebel Blockade Runner, the Decimator of Dissidents. Interesting. Astromech Pilot, I Have You Now. Sabine's Masterpiece. All right, cool card, good rare. And then this looks like a rare Hyperfoil Hot Shot Maneuver. Not too bad. Rose Tico. So Swarming Vulture Droid. This is an interesting card because you can have up to 15 copies of this card in your deck, and it gets +1/+0 for each other friendly Swarming Vulture Droid. Because so you can just swarm the field with Vulture Droids and get a ton of bonuses. I don't know how viable that is, but somebody might try it, I'm sure. Prototype TIE Advanced. I don't know. The wings look too vertical on that. Is that something they've done differently with the new cannon? Looks kind of weird. Doesn't look like Vader's tie at all. Is that the E-Wing? I think it's the E-Wing. Eager Escort Fighter. E-Wing's been in the new cannon, but the K-Wing is notable. We'll see if we pull it. K-Wing is notable because it hasn't been in the new cannon. Maybe they're just scraping the bottom of the barrel for ideas, but could be a sign of new things to come for the next set. Public Y-Wing. I played Vader in my pre-release. I'll show the K-Wing card. I had to play the K-Wing. I played Vader Red. I probably should have played Vader Yellow, but didn't do too well. Major Von Rig was the leader that was preferable in pre-release format because he deploys on Resource 4. So Annihilator, another legendary. This is in hyperspace, non-foil, but it's a 12/12, and this is one of the card in its prestige version that is vertical, very similar to the Executor here, but you can get it in foil or non-foil in the Carbonite box. Kind of weird that they call it Carbonite, because you'd think Carbonite's not a valuable material in the Star Wars universe. You'd think you'd call it like Glitterstim box or Beskar box or something, but no. They also have serialized cards in the Carbonite boxes. I haven't seen anybody in my local area pull one yet, but they could be one of 250. They're extremely rare. They have kind of gold foiling on the side of it, and be interesting to see how high those go for, because they're a lot more rare than showcases. Now that's definitely the card to get, is the serialized version. I think it's just the legendary starships that they're doing the serialized version. But the Dornian gunship is notable because that's from Michael P. QB McDowell's Black Fleet Crisis. And I think it's appeared in the new canon in Lost Stars and what was the other one? Lost Stars and Rogue One, I think. Luke Skywalker, good card. So pretty good pre-release box. Darth Vader and Annihilator. Captain Phasma, Hyperspace. Attack Run, Kajimi. Direct hit. So there's a couple orbital bombardment type attack events that are in this set. Some of them are legendary. I think Piet as a leader uses them. I don't know if they're going to be viable, but it's kind of cool that they have like super star destroyers and then orbital bombardment type attack events kind of fitting for this set. So where's that Annihilator? There we go. Put that in a sleeve. Show Vader there, put that there. And then I'll just show off my pre-release deck. So you play 30 cards, basically all the cards that you open of 2 different colors in the set. So I wanted to play Vader. I didn't pull a Von Rig, but if I did, I would have played that. This is kind of second best, but I matched it with red because I wanted to play the orbiting K-Wing there. Not a great card, just kind of a vanilla 4/4 with Saboteur, but I wonder if they have a prestige version of this ship. I don't know if it's all the ships or if it's just the rare ships. It'd be interesting to find out. I think I have seen some prestige like starter deck ships, like the Fetz Fire Spray, also known as the Slave One, but yeah, nothing too spectacular about this deck. Couldn't really play Wingman Victor 3 Backstabber there, but the TIE fighters are just a little bit too wimpy. I mean, only 1 health, and you add a pilot to that, it just doesn't really work. I mean, the only real good starship I think is this 4/3 vanilla. Even that's not that great. And Stormtroopers, again, 1 health. Doesn't really help you. So deck just didn't really work out. And then you got General Hux, who's 1 attack, 4 defense. And then some of these bigger ships, even when I got like Vader piloting either the Quasar TIE carrier or the resupply carrier, which would make him a 9/10. I mean, it was just too late in the game. You've already basically been outraced, so it just didn't work out. But thanks for watching. If I get another box, maybe I'll open it on stream. We'll see if we get a showcase. So have a good day.